Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Aveda.com live streaming. I am very happy to be with you today, and we'll let some people log in. My name is Dana Nelson, and I am very excited to share my vegan hair care routine. And today we'll really talk about, as I said, discovering our vegan hair care, which I love to celebrate this month, that Aveda is 100% vegan in our hair care lineup and our hair color also. I'm looking forward to giving you a little bit of tips and tricks that I've used behind the chair on my guests, and now I get to educate to all the wonderful stylists and salons in the Aveda network. Woo. Hello, Allie, and welcome. Okay, we will let everyone, I see the numbers are kind of getting a little steadier. So I will introduce myself. My name is Dana Nelson. I'm a technical education specialist for the Aveda Education Network. And the wonderful thing that I get to do is take my expertise from behind the chair and really share my passion with all the Aveda network and really help those stylists grow in their focal education. And today I get to talk about my hair care routine. Something that is very near and dear to my heart is the Aveda lineup. I have been in the network for 15 years, so I'm really excited to share not only some wonderful originals, but some kind of new evolution, we'll say, in hair care. So let's start with our styling. As we know, the first step is really the shampoo and conditioner. So I want everyone to utilize our customer care representatives today to find that perfect shampoo and conditioner for yourself and maybe a treatment mask to go. Because when we get out of the shower, we want our hair to already have some detangling aspect. And if you do have some tangles, you might not be using the right hair care regimen as far as shampoo and conditioner. And with that being said, today, if you use the promo code DANA, you will receive 15% off. So I really encourage you to work with our wonderful customer service representatives to find that perfect shampoo and conditioner, because that is the foundation to a perfect style and longevity. So today we're going to start with our wet styling and then go into dry styling and just some tips and tricks that I have used to really just keep my style not only looking the best, but looking smooth, which I think all of us have some challenges with. So my first product that I'm going to talk about is our Botanical Repair Leave-In Treatment. This is one of my new favorites. I definitely love to celebrate. It is the evolution of hair repair. Everything was traditionally focused on the surface of the hair. At Aveda, we have found a 3-layer deep approach that really gets to the cortex and helps build those bonds and repairs. And it's a leave-in treatment. How amazing is that? It is a wonderful detangler, 450-degree heat protection, and as we know, we definitely all struggle with some frizz and flyaways. So that help adds that protection for, again, longevity of the style, but helps keep it nice and soft. So one thing I do want to talk about is a little bit of application, because I know sometimes we feel, where do I put these products? What do I do? So we all have that area in our spot, that in our hair that may be a little bit more dry. For me, it's definitely around my face, but I also have a lot of blonde. So let's all find our kind of focal area where we're going to put our soft product, which is our Botanical Repair Leave-In Treatment. And as you noticed, she's not soaking wet. We definitely want to kind of towel dry or maybe run the blow dryer a little bit through before we add our first product to ensure that water molecule is not getting in the way of our wonderful product doing its job. Okay, so I like to start out with a good dime size amount of product. Let's not get too crazy, but it's all about how we put it on our hands. So you see how I have it on my fingertips, nice and even like a lotion. This focal area for the model is really around her face. So I'm gonna take my fingertips and just ease it through. And then I'm gonna kind of take the palms of my hands, curve around, and do those areas around the front of our face, and then work into the tips. We want this product everywhere, but it's a leave-in treatment to really help repair, add shine and frizz. So we all have our focal spot, so start there. Okay, so now I evenly apply the product and just kind of take the leftovers, go through the top, aerate through always so the product gets all the way through the hair. I think sometimes we struggle with our leave-in treatments to our hold products getting stuck and we feel like it gets too heavy. So now we're gonna move on to my probably original favorite. It has been around for a little bit, but I always come back to my Confixor, a gel. I know, some people are like, oh, I don't really like gels, they feel heavy. But the wonderful thing is this is a lightweight gel with a medium hold. And my favorite aspect of it, it has Maruku protein that adds fortifying to my style. So I can get that natural volume, but it stays through day 2 and day 3. So when we are applying our Confixor, it definitely is a little bit of a liquid. So just be very liberal. I mean, not as liberal when we're squeezing. It kind of comes out naturally. But again, the key is getting that product evenly through the hands so we don't go anywhere too heavy. So most of us have the volume. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly that. I know I have product on my fingertips. I'm going to go through underneath and just kind of work it up, right? I'm getting that focal through. Maybe you want a little bit more around your face, work that through. But then that fortifying Maruku protein is so great for creating that smoothness on the ends. So really just work it through nice. All through the ends and all throughout. And the other great way to use Confixor, it doesn't have as much stick to it, so it's so wonderful for curly styling also. I know that with COVID, we've definitely been embracing more of our natural curls, so Confixor with that Maruku protein helps create a beautiful smooth style that really helps your curls kind of live their fullest, you know, like when they're all bouncy and they actually look healthy versus some gels and mousses make it look dry. And when you scrunch, it pulls out. Confixor's gonna be your new best friend. Okay, so I see some, I love Aveda. Yeah, if you can't tell, like I just kind of shine when I start talking about these products because they have worked for me for 15 years. Your hair looks amazing. I want your shine. Thank you so much for asking. Well, not asking, I'm gonna tell you how I get this shine. It is this lineup that I'm giving you. I really think about that longevity, not just the shine that day. Because I know we've all done it. We go to maybe our Brilliant Shine Spray or a Nutriplenish multi-use oil, and sometimes it doesn't, our style doesn't have as much oomph on the third day. So I like to really focus on my botanical repair, making my hair healthy, then I can add the oil as I go. So now that we have our products in, we are gonna just lightly blow dry our hair, and I really just love working with my Aveda paddle brush. A really fun fact is Aveda is actually one who created the paddle brush, something that really speaks near and dear to my heart of innovation with the Aveda Corporation. So you use it vertically to detangle. So nice thing is you can go through your hair, do a beautiful detangle, but you also can use it after we add our hold products for a little bit of lift. Okay, so now that we have our hair blow dry, we know how to use the amazing Confixor and our Botanical Repair leave-in treatment. Now let's talk about when we're dry. So this is Sarah. It's her third day, and she added some curls. And she definitely just wants a little bit of oomph. So how I have found to get the best shine and the best relief for my hair is always starting out with our heat relief thermal protector and conditioning mist. Again, I really love to use Aveda products in more ways than one. Not only are they amazing for the thermal heat protection to 450 degrees, it adds a weightless shine. So I have found with my hair, I like to just kind of block right here. I don't want to get too high on my root line, just again for that longevity. And I just mist around my face, and it just gives me this beautiful weightless shine. And then again, for Sarah, when she wants to add her curls, just take a nice diagonal section away from your face, one gentle mist. I don't know if you can see how light that is, but it's really light and airy. Another section going back. It's always nice to work in diagonals because you get a little bit more of the subsection. And on top, and again, work away from the hairline. You just want to make sure you get the products all the way through the hair. And it's such a light mist, and again, it's conditioning. So not only will it protect my hair for 450 degrees with the curling iron, it will also add a little bit of softness with the jojoba oil. Okay, so now sometimes when we're dry styling, it didn't maybe give enough curl. Maybe you just want a little bit more out of your hairspray. So let me go into one of my other favorite dry styling products, which is air control. And before I talk about Sarah, Sarah may be going on a date night, but who is she going on a date night with? Maybe her husband, maybe her partner. This is such a great styling aid for men. I think sometimes they get very stuck in paste versus a buildable hairspray. So it can be very lightweight for the men that just want their hair kind of out of their face. But as we know, a lot of men are doing a little bit more polished styling. So it is such a great tool to have your partner, the man in your life, pull their hair back and spray at the seam. So if I want this long hair to stay out of my face, I'm gonna really think about like I'm taping. I'm gonna use the air control, spray, check coverage, see if I like it, and then the great thing is I can build. And at Aveda, we always have such a beautiful aroma that is very unisex, so it's a great step for men to really understand that they can use styling products too, and air control is such a wonderful one to use. So now when we are out for our curls, sometimes we also have the flyaways. So a wonderful trick that I like to use for air control is really just kind of focalizing around the front to control the frizzes around the face. So I'll actually use my hand as almost a barrier, and I'll just spray lightly and just smooth around my face. Because sometimes when we go so heavy, it makes everything else feel heavy. And then these little baby hairs that kind of stick up after we blow dry. We want volume, but sometimes we have just these little babies that always mess up or stick up. So you can either spray and kind of stop yourself so you don't get in the rest of your style, but sometimes I will just spray it on my hands and I will just lightly press down. So just a really soft way to get those just little baby hairs down without feeling like you're adding more than is necessary. And again, you're thinking about that longevity of the style. So some fun little tips that I love to do with this on my own hair is I've learned to embrace my natural cowlick. I have tried to kind of hide it. I have a little bit of adult blondes that are a little bit more focal here. So I really, really love my air control for just a little bit of volume and a little bit of shaping. So I can get nice little natural lift there. But sometimes your style may not be as smooth as you would like. As round as you would like. So you can actually take your hand, give yourself a little volume, spray the air control, let it set, and then you just get a little bit more of that oomph. That is a little bit lighter and softer for that natural volume. Okay, and I would love to answer some questions. Looking for products for thinning hair. Thanks for the show. So the wonderful thing is we have so many different steps in our hair care line to help support thinning hair. I will have to say in Body, I have seen this product line evolve with my years in Aveda, and we have now came out with a light and rich shampoo, a scalp and hair mask that is actually, it does all the beautiful things of Embody, but it makes you feel clean and your hair has volume. So we really added to the Embody collection, but also Confixor is such a wonderful product for that lightweight and gives you that natural volume. But let me just kind of show you something that I use behind the chair. And that's the one great thing about having a great connection with a stylist is because maybe they have done Fashion Week or something a little bit more editorial, so they can show you some kind of fun tips and tricks. So if we have a little bit of, we feel like we're not as thin and our density has changed, a wonderful thing I like to do is you can just pick up the hair. Sometimes I just do a light back comb, and see how wonderful this brush is, just a little back comb. And then I actually use the air control bottle as a roller. And you can just set it, give it a couple seconds, and then look at that amazing volume that I can get. So it's really making more of a roller yourself. How many of us set our hair, do our makeup. So just a fun technique that you can use with your air control bottle just to give a little bit more volume. I have had hair light at Aveda Salon where I live and believe it fried my hair. How best should I repair it? I'm really bummed out. Patricia, I'm a blonde. I definitely know the struggle of getting highlights. The wonderful thing I have to tell you is we have came out with Botanical Repair, which again is the evolution of hair repair. All Aveda salons do carry this as a professional treatment, but if you go to Aveda.com with our customer service representatives, they will help you find the shampoo, conditioner, and the mask also does come in light and rich also. So we really do have a little bit more of an evolution for you in their hair repair, and I would encourage you to check them out again because there's always wonderful things that we are coming out with and being innovative with, and I know Botanical Repair will change your life. And again, leave-in treatment is also a wonderful thing to help you on a daily basis to really get your kind of daily dose of your repair, but also Aveda customer service representatives would love to help you, and use your promo code of Dana to receive that 15% off today. Okay, and another thing about when we are talking about our leave-in treatment, again, I keep stressing the word treatment because it does have the heat protection and it does protect against the frizz, but it really is more a treatment. So some days we just need a little bit more, you know, it's not lacking shine, it just needs a little bit extra. I guess I don't know what else to call it. I will take a very light amount, because I always feel sometimes right in here, I have a little bit of new growth, but I also focal my blonde in the front. So I will just take a little bit of the leave-in treatment and just go softly in the top and just put through. It is so lightweight, and what it does for your cuticle to help close and protect against humidity, it is really something soft that you can add on your second or third day. Okay, I see. How should I use a Botanical Repair mask? Leanne, wonderful. Thank you for asking, Leanne. Whenever you are applying a mask in the shower, same thing like we did our treatment product. We are gonna add focal around your face, where we always kind of style more, heat style more. And then most women, when they are growing their hair out, they definitely have a lot of dryness and damage on their ends. So I always kind of go around my face and on the ends for any kind of moisture product, repair product, or any treatment. Okay, can you buy the brush at Aveda? Yes, you can. So Aveda.com, you will look up paddle brush and you will find this beautiful detangler and also get great volume. One of my favorite tools to always have at my disposal because of all the wonderful options it offers me. And again, when it comes to men styling, remember, it's not limited just to us. Sometimes men struggle with frizz. They have adult blonde, a little bit more gray. So adding the Botanical Repair leave-in treatment to their hair also can be a lovely replacement for a conditioner that may be too heavy for them. Okay. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I am so happy to share my tips and tricks behind the chair and how I've utilized the Aveda products in a different way. I am so excited that you can use that promo code Dana for 15% off. And I hope you all discover your favorite vegan hair care line. And if you would like to reach out to me and always stay connected, I am Dakota Dana on Instagram. Please feel free to reach out and ask me any questions. And then we also have Aveda on Instagram and follow at Aveda Artist to always just stay connected with our new launches and all the amazing things we're coming out to. And again, use that promo code. You have a wonderful afternoon.